starting? 'Cause
We are back.
damn it. Oh, I have lifesavers.
Herb, you find yourself back at your new apartment, just in time. Your hunger's at 0.
Awesome.
And you're just now calming down a little bit from going to this party, picking up some stuff. You found someone who's passed out, an easy victim, though you were caught. And it didn't look good, you hovering over your mouth on this sleeping girl. So your buddy, your hookup, caught you, came in, confronted you. You're already mid-feet. You drug him in. And now he, your hookup there, and this girl are no longer alive. If you killed both of them. You can just do one snipe for this, though.
Cool.
You man it.
Don't worry about it.
Give me a larceny intelligence.
Whistler.
I have my high functioning attic back.
Yes, you do.
High functioning.
What's the larceny in?
It's not a break-in.
Okay.
This is to see how you cover up your crime, how well you cover up your crime.
Okay.
It's unfortunately a lot of dice for you. Let's just say so.
Make sure I got this right. You know what? This seems like a pretty serious double homicide crime.
And we laugh.
Might want to.
Just do it.
Yeah,
Did I mark? I did.
I mean, it's alright. Let's get her tonight.
Sure. Re-roll those
He's the
three.
only one who can get out of this. I couldn't.
Nice.
So
5
5.
successes. So, how would you do this? How would you hide the bodies, get rid of, so it's not a manhunt for you at the moment?
It is like a full party.
Yeah, so this was in the back room. No one knows, like, it's these two, but it's a fucking mess. There's blood everywhere. You're not going to be able to clean up the scene. People will know something happened. You probably just lost this whole group of people as a connection. You're going to have to avoid them from now on.
Okay, yeah. I would break. I'd leave out the window. I'd break the window out.
Okay.
And then before I'd leave, I would like rummage through the room, make it look like I was looting the place. And then I'd make sure for sure I took like his wallet out and I took anything that was in it and just like threw like the rest of the contents around and like did the same with her. Like I would just rob them basically and just make it look like somebody broke in during the party through the window and bailed. So it just looks like a petty crime that happened.
Actually, another interesting thing. I'm going to decide you did. Actually, so what would you try to hide the bodies? These people are missing, or it looks like this person came in, a confrontation happened, and they killed them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Maybe even if there's like any like weapons in there, like blunt weapons or anything.
Sure. You know, cops are gonna know this wasn't like. You don't have time to make this clean. A blunt, you've tore at these people. It's gonna be pretty obvious, but maybe you won't have the cops and the criminals all after you. The criminals will probably believe something happened. The cops might not. But either way, you're gone.
That's a vampire teen drama, man. Shit.
But you're not hungry anymore.
Heavy teen.
Oh, which reminds me, you don't have your wallet or phone anymore.
Fair enough.
Just out of game, you lost him.
All right, quickly moving on to Elijah. Speaking of
Well, I
Elijah.
want to see Jordan's stuff first.
So, there's a hotel suite in the Moonrise Hotel in the Louvre that he's asked you guys to meet him at. You get the notice on your way, not to meet him at the actual record place, to meet him there. And he says he's going to introduce some people, look decent.
Okay.
So yeah, you get in the VIP suite. You're the last to arrive. You see Lily. You haven't seen her in a few days, and she looks amazing. She looks fierce. She just has this presence about her. She's in control of this room. Sort of dangerous edge that's there. It's kind of alluring too. It's just this force of nature, this living icon. Mixture of her confidence and a martini that's in her hand makes her seem much older than she is. And you see Jeezy dressed in a streetwear. Very fashionable and unique, but definitely not something most people could pull off. He's usually pretty timid, and he's looking a little extra nervous. His eyes are sort of shifting beneath his sort of bowl cut. His shoulders are sort of held high with tension, and he's usually very relaxed. As you walk in, he gives you a worried look, but avoids eye contact after that. Lily looks, actually smiles, happy to see you.
I'll smile back.
So you ready to do this?
I don't know what this is, but
I mean, why foxes? You're still,
yeah.
we're doing this.
Oh,
And
yeah.
she brings you in for a kiss.
Oh, yeah.
So this place, I mean, they didn't say we can drink, but fuck it, we're rock stars.
Fucking do it.
Yeah.
You look amazing, but I haven't seen you in
I do.
a few days. You do, and
Cleaned up pretty well yourself. Which
I try.
She can't see the bullet holes underneath your clothes, so they're fine.
bleeding through a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'll go to the bar and grab a drink.
Yeah,
Do
you grab a
do
drink.
you need a refill or anything?
I'm good. You can tell she's probably had a few. She's feeling
Sure.
pretty tipsy, but not sloppy by any
Right,
means.
right.
Confident.
Her usual pre-show drinks to get it in.
After a little bit, you see my man, Spencer Reeves. Pretty young dude, especially for someone in this position. He looks like he stepped right out of a frat. Got a nice suit, and now he's here repping White Foxes. You would imagine mid-20s. Handsome-looking guy, though, well-built.
Sure.
And a little schmarmy, but
If I see him,
he for sure looks like the type of dude who'll be making deals and whatnot.
right. If I see him, Lily, I'll be right back.
I mean, he walks into this room with you
I'm
guys.
trying to. Oh, he walks in with us.
I mean, you guys are in the room waiting for him. He enters the room.
Okay. So it's just me.
Jeezy and Lily.
Okay. And then he walks in. Okay.
Yeah, the other two people died, remember? So yeah, he walks in. And Lily stands by you, sort of feeding off each other's energy a little bit. My man, the guy who needs all the favors. Yeah. What's up, man? So this is it. We're here. And everyone's ready to figure out what to do, figure out how to move forward with this, figure out how to get White Foxes. The Phoenix story, the rebirth. Brighter than ever.
Yeah.
But respectfully.
That's key. We're gonna do this tastefully and respectfully.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be...
And I'll hold Lily's hand.
Yeah. She holds her hand as well. Nods in agreement. Goes, so what I've been thinking is a memorial show, Let's not ignore what happened. Let's pay respect to it in the way, like in the White Foxes way, though, with music through celebration. I'm thinking it's a charity event. We raise money for the school, for the families of the victims.
Yeah.
Not that any of them need fucking more money, but like everything about it is going to be in their honor, Maybe you get some other people, like we'll get, I'm assuming you guys have plenty of friends at the school. We get people to show up, show support. I'll be in contact with the families, make sure everyone's cool with it. I don't want any bad press about it. But there shouldn't be. I think if done right, we could do it. And maybe write something about it. You don't want like a sappy, we don't want like the courtesy of the red, white, and blue, like really ham-fisted memorial stuff, but just something that with the feel, something fucking deep, something that fucking hurts a little bit.
But the White Foxes vibe.
Exactly, You got some deeper shit out there. I've listened to all your stuff,
bit,
man.
yeah. No,
Like
the
obviously we
positive
don't
stuff,
want this to be like a party anthem, but like something,
Like Kids in the Street, All American Rejects kind of deal.
Yeah.
Sure.
Lily's like, actually, I've been writing and writing, trying to process this stuff. So I might actually be able to whip something up fairly soon.
Oh.
If you want to work on the music side with me, of course, with, Spencer points to GZ. I see you hiding back there.
GZ is the talent.
No, I know. I was full brief that not to lose that guy.
No.
And we have it. So, you three. So obviously for the show, we're going to have to fill out the band. I don't think we should replace any members.
I don't think so either.
I'm going to work on some people like touring musicians. People that play with you. But
Like that fourth member of Green Day. Like that guy who's kind of in like the corner.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
It's just...
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, so it's...
So we're...
Because again, we don't want controversy of, they've replaced them already. Like, no, we'll make it known that these are just they're playing, So
I like that. I think that's the right way to go.
Cool.
Can't replace it.
Fuck. So yeah, we got the master behind the music still. We got the heart and soul of the fucking band. I think we'll be okay.
I think this is what we need.
Yeah. You guys
Just to
work
make
on
right.
fucking being you, making the music I know you can make. And I'll work on the PR, setting everything up, making sure this has the right sort of vibe to it, respectful, but still.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm kind of getting closer to another local talent around this area, the Wild and Free. They're kind of more pop punk, but they can bring in some people too, if that
Pop
helps.
punk, yeah. No. I mean, we could get other bands on board with this for sure. I don't want anyone bigger than you. Like you, I want you to be. Although I guess that could work, man. We get someone big, but you still they shouldn't have a problem with you being the focus.
No, we're
'Cause
pretty
this
close.
is
They would understand that this is a charity event, and we're
Cool.
we're not doing this for us. We're doing this for our friends.
They signed?
I think so.
Okay. Yeah. I'll work it out with them. Wild and Free. Actually, yeah, I am familiar. Cool. You have any questions for me? If not, fucking mingle. There's some important people around here.
Oh yeah.
I mean, mingle if you're comfortable. If not, I'll make some introductions, let people know. Hopefully some of these people will be investors, sponsors, and whatnot.
Well, when do we want to hit the studio for this new song?
I can have something ready next week.
Okay.
All right, cool.
I look to Lily and Easy.
Yeah, they not. Jeezy still hasn't made eye contact, just sort of.
All right. Well, Spencer, thanks for everything. I don't know what happened to Kevin, but thank you for all this.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm here for you, as you could tell.
And thanks for doing it tastefully.
Yeah. All right, man, awesome. I'm going to hit this place up, start getting some buzz going. Talking here if you need to a little bit. Hit out at the rooftop bar when you're ready.
Awesome.
All right, cool, man. Yeah, I'm a hugger. Hey, brings it in.
Sure.
Yeah, brings you in. You and Lily just sort of hug him together. I said, Jeezy. He very reluctantly goes over.
I motioned Jeezy over.
Spencer gets him in. All skin and bones, that one. All right. See you out there.
All right. See you out there.
He pops out. Lily just sort of looks to you. I think it's a good idea.
You okay with everything? With all this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you're here for me. Here for the band.
I'll always be here.
I know. Yeah, I'll start sending you some stuff. Maybe we could get together soon and actually put some music to some lyrics.
Yeah.
Before we actually officially hit the studio.
I'm actually looking to get my own place, actually. So maybe get a studio or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Where are you staying now? I know you're not at home.
Yeah, just kind of bouncing around, just kind of different. Just kind of going from couch to couch at this point from time to time.
Just kind of doing your own thing.
Trying to find a place, but I think I need to make my own place. So, looking to finally buy an apartment or something. Something small, but doable.
Hey, whatever works for you, right?
And then we can get together, ignite the flame again.
Yeah, just like old times.
And you too, Jeezy.
So can I talk to you for a second? Done.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, she gives you a kiss again.
We'll meet you up there?
Yeah, meet you
Okay.
up there. She goes.
What's going on, man? Yeah, you're more timid than usual.
Why didn't you go to the funerals?
Honestly,
Why haven't you talked to me or anyone in like a week?
I handled it bad. That's an understatement.
Handled it bad.
It's an understatement.
Like, I'm not even like, you don't apologize to me, but her brother died and you didn't go to his funeral. You didn't think it was weird that she's fucking ready to explode. She's terrifying me right now.
What do you mean she's terrifying you right now?
You don't think she's really all like together and happy and like ready to think about it. It's the fucking calm before the storm. You fucked up on this one. But like, she needs someone like you or she's gonna implode, take people out with her. She doesn't know how to process her emotions. That's not processing what she's doing.
I know, man. Like I said,
That's drinking and holding down something that she's not good at holding down.
I was lost after everything happened.
I don't really give a fuck. When you were lost, she lost a brother, dude, not just the band stuff.
Me and Cameron were close too, and me and Sid were super close, and you know that.
And you weren't at her funeral either.
I didn't know it was happening.
You didn't know there'd be a funeral for these dead people? What the fuck, man? Look it up.
I didn't even know
you need
there
a
was
personal
vigil.
invitation?
I didn't even know.
Look it up. It's so easy to find any of this stuff out.
I fucked up, man. I went back to who I used to be. Remember who I used to be?
I don't give a shit about that.
I understand it's a shit excuse, but I went back. I started using again, okay? And so I was MIA, and I already met Lily over it.
Look, man, it's not your job to take care of her. But if you want her to come out the other side of this, you need to step it up, all right?
I don't just want her to come out of this. I want to make sure you and me are okay, too. And I know, I'm starting at negative 1,000 right now. I understand that.
Dude, you going your old ways and doing drugs instead of going to the funerals
I didn't know
of
how
our
to cope,
friends.
and I apologize.
Not my problem, man. I don't know. I'm not sticking around at this, though. And he goes to leave.
I will go upstairs.
Okay, you go up.
Jump off.
You see Lily up there with a drink, talking to a group of people, just like commanding presence, just all eyes on her. She's there. Spencer's off talking to some other people. Catch a familiar face, too. You spot some people that have definitely been to some of your concerts, some of your sort of groupie types.
Sure.
And you see Brooke with her brother.
Nice.
What do you do?
I go to Lily.
Yeah. She, as soon as she sees, she smiles when she sees her, grabs her hand and pulls you in, talking you up and whatnot, and just mingling with the crowd.
Lily, what do you want to get out of here?
Just started. It's fine. These people are cool. Spencer's actually doing a pretty good job. Anyway,
I know.
I was telling the story. Yes, I know the story, and it's embarrassing for you. But it's okay. And she squeezes her cheek. So anyway, and she goes back into the story.
I'll let her do her thing. I'm gonna stay by her side. Kind of watch her drink.
Mm-hmm.
Can we talk alone, please?
We're working now. Yes, you've had plenty of chances to like talk alone, and you're waiting to like a work thing. We'll get to it. Chill, dude.
Okay. I need to talk to you, please.
Give me a charisma persuasion.
All right.
I need to talk to you now. Terrible. You just started crying.
2. Use a willpower.
That's smart.
4 successes.
Okay. Okay. She eventually steps out, goes to sit with you. What's up? Why are you nervous? These people are fucking fine.
I know, but this is.
Got them in the palm of my hand.
But this isn't you. This. What?
This is kind of her. She likes the attention. She's a
No, I know that, but this. You really trust Spencer? We're not just gonna be some corporate fucking. Why Foxes mean something. I don't want to just sell our songs just to make a profit. We write songs to.
Are we gonna go back and forth on this? Like, why didn't you speak up in there then? Why are you talking to me now? Why haven't you talked to me leading up to this or anything? Like, why now? This is not the time or place for this, Elijah. I know you have your worries, and I would love to talk to them about you, mano a mano.
So,
Not in a thing we're supposed to be together and excited about what's happening and selling our brand, our band, to all these people.
but what if I'm not excited about this?
Why didn't you fucking speak up in there, man? Come on.
Because you seemed
That's me.
like you were excited.
Because I am excited.
Jeezy already left. He's not even part of this right now. He left on his own accord. He's worried too. That's why I'm bringing this up, because he's worried
He's worried
And
about
now-
the
and-
deal?
about everything.
Okay. So what? Let me go. Spencer! I'll bring him over.
No, that's not.
Go ahead. No, tell me you told me. Apparently, fuck this whole thing, right? Like, why are you doing this now? What the fuck?
I'm just.
Literally, you've done a 180 just a few minutes ago. He was asking your opinion on stuff. You didn't say anything. What's the issue?
Because you know how I am. I'm what the band wants to do, and you seem like you're into it. So I wanted to test the waters.
I'm still into it.
And now seeing Jeezy leaving us, and can we just go somewhere alone and talk, not with Spencer and everybody here?
in the middle of when literally this could make or break this whole thing we're trying to do right now.
This could make or break us.
Purpose of you have such shit timing.
I know it's awful. It's really bad.
Why wouldn't we talk later? Like, this can ruin. You're willing to sacrifice the memorial show so you can get your feelings out now, when we have literally any other day of the week.
All right,
Like, it's cool. Like,
let's do it. I'll grab her hand and I'll start mingling people. I'll grab whatever drinks next to me.
she stops you. No. Fucking throw a fit and go storming off with me.
Let's do this. Let's put on
You
the happy
can't come
face
in.
and mingle.
Why aren't you happy? You're acting like, what am I missing? You're acting like this whole thing. You're not coming up front with me.
It's
like,
been a
what the
week.
fuck?
And I'm not losing Cameron and Sid. It still hurts. And
Yeah.
and I know you know that more than anybody here. I'm not taking that away from you, but it still hurts. So it feels weird doing this without them. And I'm sorry that came out negative. And I'm sorry that came out in the wrong way. I'm sorry that came out at the wrong possible time. And I'm sorry I'm acting like that, but
I understand. You want to respect their memory.
yes. I do.
And now's the time. You didn't think about respecting their memory during the fucking funeral. During this whole fucking week where I've been alone in my house and I was an empty room in it. This is the time. This is the place. Yep, let's deal with it now, Elijah. Let's go. Let's get the fuck out of here, right? This is what you want to ruin everything? Because this is the
That's not
one
what I
thing you
wanted.
haven't
That's
ruined
not what
yet,
I
is the
wanted.
actual band.
That's not what
Because you fucked up the whole consoling thing. That's done. You dropped the ball, bud. So now we have the music. We have the band.
We have the band.
But that's not good enough either.
If it's good enough for you, it's good enough for me.
It's good enough for me.
It's good enough for me. Let's stay.
Let's stay. Okay. Now you jump.
Anybody have any wooden stakes?
So you go, you mingle. Everything works out very well. It goes to a pretty late night. And at the end, she's ready to go. She'll sort of pull you aside. I don't want to fight. honestly. That's the last thing I want right now. I know that's what we fucking do, the back and forth. I don't want to do the back right now.
That's fine.
Can we just move forward?
Of course.
So now you're mad.
No, I think
You
you're
fucked
right.
up, but you're...
It's not. Can I drive you home?
I like that. I just want to fucking move past it, okay? I'm sorry.
You have nothing to apologize for. You're right. You're right.
Don't fucking do that.
I'm
God, you're fucking annoying.
agreeing with you.
God, you're fucking annoying. And you drive her home.
No. I'm on goddamn cliff.
I feel this in my soul.
I'm sorry, man.
Get out.
You let him play your girlfriend? Like you gave him that power.
It's not that bad.
Fuck.
Why can't you be the Lila?
This is the teen drama, man.
I want to call it my hurt. I want to see all my girlfriends, boyfriends.
No, we get it.
Do you?
Yeah. I'll drive her home and then
now.
I will how late is it?
Maybe 2-ish.
Okay, I'll drive her home, make sure she gets in bed, make sure she gets water, ibuprofen, all that stuff. And then I'm just gonna hang out teenage vampire style outside her window and just until the sunrise. No, until the appropriate time. Then I'll just share what time I have with her.
Outside her window?
Okay.
Yes.
You
Just
see her,
Cullen
she
style?
breaks down. She gets inside her room. She's just bawling. And she cries herself to sleep.
Consoling style.
Perfect.
Jordan,
God.
across the Mississippi at Coven, the premier strip club in East St. Louis, the place you were supposed to be at work yesterday. You come waltzing in.
Help me.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the side entrance for not customers. Yeah. So I still.
All right, that's it.
So the issue is though I still have injuries from last night because I had
Yes, you
3
do.
aggravated. Is that what it was? Yeah.
You got shot.
So at least I have that going for me.
Going for you.
As in for my excuse, but doesn't help me.
I was shot.
Yeah, got shot.
So this is the first time I will have seen the main ladies.
Yeah, you go in, and Adam looks at you from near the bar. Dramatically looks at his watch. Looks at you again.
I bow
right
dramatically.
Now, Scarlett is performing. The fuck? It was your premiere. I made a poster, and he points. And sure enough, there's a poster. You know.
Oh. I got shot, so I thought I shouldn't come in.
You
last
got
night.
shot?
I.
You got shot? Why are you here?
Because I fucked up last night and I was afraid you made a poster.
I'm a chill boss. You don't have to come in if you're shot. You could have called me. Well, it's fine. Like, go. Are you okay?
Yeah. But I'll be okay.
You can't dance shot.
Probably not. But
How are you even walking in here?
you know, I got a good doctor. He's good with the medicine, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna go back, talk to some of the girls, get some advice.
Yeah, just.
Yeah.
I thought I'd never say this here, but keep covered up.
Yeah. I'll leave some to the imagination this
Might
time
ruin the
around.
vibe. And if someone is into that, I don't want to hear.
Yeah, yeah. Leave it to the imagination. Okay, thanks for your support, Adam, and I'm sorry about last night for getting shot.
No,
So,
it's come on, man.
I'm throwing a little more attitude because I know that's what it takes to get around here, but that's
All right.
I'm pushing it. I'm pushing
you
my
go.
personality.
You watch the end of Scarlett's dance, and Scarlett is the most popular dancer here. She's full-figured, bright, big red hair, and just a presence up there. There's a weird calm to the place as everyone pays attention. A lot of the side conversations stop as she takes the stage. And you watch, and so there's definitely an art to it. And you watch, she finishes. She, for just a moment, glances, catching eye contact with you, and beckons for you, and she's still on the stage.
I approach.
And heard you want to dance. She starts taking off your jacket.
No, I keep it close. I pretend to be like shy and play into it, but I lean in seductively to whisper, "I've been shot." So
That's so
don't,
seductive.
so don't
Show
take
me.
off my clothes. And I just to play to the crowd, just kind of show her like the wounds on my sides. And then I play
Yeah,
to
you
the
see
crowd
Adam.
again. Play to the crowd again. And then
You want to buy a gun?
She
with
kind of
says-
tease her off the stage.
Do it anyway. If you could get tips with a gunshot wound. She starts to step off, pulling you on.
Jesus.
Oh.
You see behind
But
her.
I am too hungry to
You
do
could
this.
see the other two sort of looking. Cinnamon, Silk, looking very interested from the back. What are you going to do? Are you going to refuse?
I'm really hungry.
What are you doing?
Hit that all.
I don't. I mean, mesmerize would be more effective, but it costs a rouse check, and I can't do that.
If you do
so
all,
maybe do.
if you do all, you get 2 extra dice. You also get an extra dice for being attractive.
Is that a
So I
rouse
can
check?
do no.
No.
Oh,
So I
Awe
can
is
do
just cool.
awe, performance, or seduction, or something like that, and plus.
Oh.
Performance, charisma,
But I still have.
and this is. Do you have a specialty in this?
Yeah.
So that's another
performance.
extra dice.
Just go for it.
So your bonus dice alone is
2 for all.
4.
Yeah.
So
But you're hungry.
You're a
What are you gonna do?
hungry hippo.
You said that twice.
I know. I just think it's funny. It's just for me.
So what are you doing?
Something from Mama.
I'm gonna pull at her more and pull her off the stage and say I'm
She's not
too
going to let
hungry.
you pull her off the stage.
I can't tell her I'm too hungry.
You could-
Well, I mean, you can't pull her off. You could just say
Well-
that to her.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
So
You have way more faith in me than I do,
someone has to.
and I go for it.
Oh,
So my hunger is 4.
Yeah,
That's
we got
gonna
that.
So then,
What's
You
your
have-
total pool? What's
you
your
have 5 on the pool. Charisma plus performance.
so
So
and then
add
your
1
bonus.
black die, and that's your base pool. Now add 4 more die.
For 2 for awe.
2 for all, 1 for
Hot.
your siren hot thing, and then
One
1
for
for
performance.
your performance specialty being just this. And let's
this
see.
specific,
This particular act.
Ooh,
It's a
that's a messy.
Oh,
crit.
it's a
Messy crit.
You pieces of
Real
shit.
good though.
And I'm sure it's a good dance though.
It's a good dance.
That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
She's gonna be fine.
9.
Jesus.
Messy 9.
A messy 9.
Another good t-shirt idea.
So you put on quite the show. Slowly taking off what you came here with. A few sort of odd looks, but interested looks, as you have. I mean, these aren't huge open wounds. They're
There's
the-
scars.
yeah, they're weird marks because you're not. Your body is a corpse essentially, like shooting a corpse. So it's not like, but they sort of mended a little bit. So there's definitely something off, something odd. But people are lingering on them as long as other parts as you begin your performance. Your first time on the stage, and the whole place was already watching because Scarlett was just up there. So you have that same crowd, and they all usually don't want to follow her. Yeah, but all that attention is now on you. And while you're hesitant at first, you very much get into it. And you're playing. Lots of money is being thrown on the stage. You can see Adam just nervous, just staring, but interested, and like he's not. It's like, okay, this is going well.
I love it.
And you see the three main girls just watching, big smiles on their face.
That's terrifying.
You eventually make your way to one of the people up on the stage in a chair. You make your way to him. Lean in on him, whisper in his ear as he gives you some money. And then you bite into him.
Damn it. I did it.
He stiffens up for a moment and then relaxes. And you're just enjoying the attention, the blood, as your hunger starts to go down. But no one seems to notice because you glance up for just a moment, and all three are now on stage, and all their attention is back to them. And it's like even though you're right there, almost openly feeding on someone, something about these three, the people cannot turn away. Your hunger goes down to 0.
Oh.
Take a stain.
Damn it.
Welcome to Stain.
As Scarlett lingers on the stage, one of the bouncer comes
Don't tell
and
me.
takes the guy off as if he's drunk and passed out. Again, people don't really look. Everything goes all well. Collect some of your money. You head to the back with the three. Put on their sort of robes. Well, how did it feel?
It's a lot of firsts tonight. So, the biggest one probably murdering a person. Second one, murdering a person in front of a room full of people. Third one, like the basic like dancing on stage naked thing. Like that's a new thing, but hardly anything compared to the murdering the person. So great. Great time. It was awesome.
Guess I should have listened when you said you were hungry, huh?
Yeah, real fucking hungry. It's been
Still?
a bad couple days. No, now he's dead, so I'm good.
That's how it works.
Yeah, it's great.
So Adam filled us in on whatnot.
Did you guys have an inkling this was gonna happen? Because it seems like a lot of
Inkling
people
that you were
knew-
going to become kindred?
Yeah,
No?
you just liked me anyway. Because you helped me out before.
I mean, yeah. You're different than a lot that come through here. You're interesting. You're... A lot of people have seen
Complicated.
shit. A lot of people have been through some shit. Especially here. People cope in different ways. People make different decisions because of it. I guess I was interested to see what yours were. So what's next?
I don't know a lot at all yet. I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't know how to deal with anything that's going on. There are so many factions pulling me in 4 different ways.
Fuck the factions.
That's what I want to say, but I don't know anything, and I don't have anyone to turn to who's not going to expect something from me.
You have us.
How did you become you? It's typical teenage question, it still applies as the undead teenage question.
Each of us became us in similar ways. You know about the factions and you know who the Camarilla are. They like girls like us. We're useful. Some like us enough to turn us, keep us forever, keep us looking like this in our prime. The toy that never breaks. The Camarilla aren't around anymore. Not here. So now we're puppets without our string. It's been interesting. Been making the most of it. We, because of our training, conditioning, whatever you want to call it, vampires don't feel the same way humans feel. It takes a lot to catch those sensations. They used to come all too easy when we were mortal. That balance of pleasure and pain, that cycle, it's our specialty. We became invaluable. We can make people feel a way they've never felt before, alive or dead. And now we've sort of made ourselves we're not used anymore. We're forced to be respected, feared, desired. It used to be best to slip under the radar, but fuck that. We're not under the radar. We make others worship at an altar. They know who we are. And that's how we like it. So if you want to be one of us, if you want to be part of the coven, to become a goddess, a demon, anything but ignored. Is that something you're interested in?
It is, but I've gotten a lot of pitches the last couple days. Would you mind if I think on it?
Absolutely. We're not interested in politics or power or anything like that. We have everything we need. The thing that connects us is suffering. There's no greater teacher or tool than pain, the great equalizer. We've all experienced tragedy. You have too. I can see it. We've all been humbled by it in one way or another too, which I also feel you have. But at the end of it all, we think we're worthy of being masters of our own fate. Suffering gives you a clearer vision. Would you agree?
I don't want to fucking be a pawn.
Fuck that. That's the only thing we're against. We are in control here. We're in control anywhere we go. And we found a lot of people are all too happy to relinquish that control to us. We have a very specific clientele. If you can make them feel, they'll owe you everything.
Do you have a kindred clientele? And that takes a lot more for them, right?
Not just kindred, but those are the prize cows.
You have other, I don't know the words for it yet, like magically,
Disciplines?
I don't know, just not kindred but not human. Is there other things like, I don't know, are there other things like that? Literally 5 days ago I was like a human, so just ignore my stupid questions, I don't know.
There are werewolves.
That's cool.
They don't like us.
Okay, that's less
Stay in the
cool.
city and you will likely never run into one.
Not much of a
Their kind's all but
by the way.
extinct.
How do the other factions feel about you? Do they feel like some of them are easily threatened? Some of them like
There's only-
people that take control into their hands.
Camarilla loved us. We were their prize toys. The Anarchs are fine with us. We don't overstep our bounds. We don't cause trouble. People come to us, and that's how we like it. We don't seek out opportunities. We don't go for power grabs. People have a need. We're the only ones who can fulfill that need, and we're good at it. Think about it. If you need a place to stay during the day, we have a room for you.
It means a lot. And I can never thank you enough for before.
Don't worry about it. Things will be different.
God, I fucking hope so.
It's scary what you're going through, but you're very smart. You'll be able to make the best of it.
I hope so.
Take care. So, kiss you on the cheek. And now, she'll give you a key. I'll get you in one of the rooms back there. Obviously, no windows or anything, so you'll be safe.
How many?
Just us three.
And everyone else is just regular or bloodbound?
I don't like bloodbound. It's an uncomfortable connection. There needs to be a healthy distance between us and the others. Though Adam's a ghoul.
That seems to work out pretty well, though, so it's cool.
He's good people.
Yeah, he's tight.
Good job out there.
Thanks. Kind of feel bad for killing someone the first time around, but I've done a lot of stupid things the
It's a
last
cycle.
4
Everyone
days.
dies. And the fact that you feel bad about it's a good sign.
Yeah, feels great.
We're here if you need to talk.
Maybe one of our off nights we can spend a little more time chatting about things I literally know next to nothing, so, and everything, all knowledge is tempered by your own feelings, so.
We've seen a lot. I went into the faction bullshit, so we'll give you a relatively neutral
Do you know?
rundown on everything if you need it.
Do you know? What's the clan? Do you know what clan you're in?
I'm Gangrel.
I don't know what that means.
I'll show you what that means on our off night.
Tight. Okay.
Okay. We have some clients, so
Do you, am I gonna do anything else tonight, or should I lie low, or I don't know. This is my first night doing anything more than checking on drinks.
whatever to do. If you're gonna make some money, go make some money. We're not gonna be out there if you get hungry again, but I think you've taken care of that.
I should be okay for the night.
Okay. Have fun.
Okay.
Relax.
Yeah, I'm good at that.
Okay. So assuming eventually, are you going to work the rest of the night?
Yeah.
Sure. You turn a great profit in your debut night. Delilah will, you've got some stuff figured out. Did you tell Delilah what happened?
Yeah, I'd tell Delilah. I'd basically tell her I was just like kind of trying to just get some feeding and minding my own business, and he caught me and he attacked me basically, and I had to defend myself, and it got out of hand. That's basically what
I mean, I guess we got to remember you're still a fucking monster in a way, you know?
Yeah, no, it's not super chill. It happens at all. So,
Just make sure to, and whatever we need to do to, I guess, help make sure that doesn't happen again, you know?
yeah, you know.
Fuck, man, he was cool.
Yeah, no, I'm super bummed about it, honestly. He had shit taste in music, but he was always, available for hookups and
Yeah,
stuff.
it'll be fine. Just takes your hand. And we should check in on the rest before the night ends.
Yeah, that's probably good. You think we should?
We
We don't even have a bed or anything. We should probably crash there.
Right. I got us phones too. I don't know if like actual smartphones you want at least.
I mean, you can't use it much, but I guess I could use it every once in a while if
Yeah.
there's a thing that.
Your parents want you to start answering the phone more and shit, so they wanted to get you a smartphone.
All right, I guess that works.
Yeah. Okay. Eventually, everyone starts heading back to Evelyn's place. Evelyn, your brother would eventually come too. What did you give me? What did you give me?
Something I thought would make you feel better. I'm just looking up at the door like, please come home.
The fuck? You're gonna start explaining something? You're gonna sit there and fucking what the hell?
I thought it'd make you feel better, and it looks like you reacted poorly to it, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Do you feel okay now? You're talking, that's good. You're mad, that's a good sign.
I don't fucking know, man. My head, everything's a fucking mess. I can barely put two thoughts together.
Fuck, I'm sorry.
I don't. Fuck, man.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I
I
heard
don't-
you. And so what now?
I don't know, lay down? Do you need a glass? I'll get you a glass of water. I don't know. I go to the kitchen and start getting a glass
Give
of
me a
water.
manipulation subterfuge.
Yeah. Do I still have awe going?
Yeah, but it's -2 for being a bad sister. So.
Being a good sister.
Yeah,
Be
you
the
do.
best
You
sister,
can have
but a
that.
bad liar.
That's 4, and since I'm doing a real bad job, I'm gonna 5.
Okay. Yeah, you just, with size, you go, you get some drinks, come back. Look, I know things are fucking weird and shit, but I don't know. Like, we can't be doing whatever the fuck this is. Let's just come clean with each other, and if we're gonna move forward, we need to deal with this.
Yeah. Yeah, all right. I've been into some pretty bad shit lately, trying to deal with it, and people around, and been into some hard stuff and stuff that I don't even really know what it was, and I had shit, and I wanted to stop, and I didn't want to have any more, and you seemed tense, and I thought maybe if you could take it, you would feel better, and then I wouldn't have it anymore, and then I wouldn't have to deal with it, and it's fucked up, and I'm sorry, and I shouldn't have done that, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, man. I mean, JC told me, he fucking warned me about you, and I didn't want to believe him, but shit. You're unhinged.
Yeah.
How close are we to home? Like to being there?
You would have known.
Yeah, I mean, all this shit with JC, I needed a brother, and you went, and you were his, and that fucked
If you
me up.
keep saying I needed a brother shit, you don't poison me and then you still get to play that card. Sorry. Like, yeah, I fucked up by leaving the one night. If we're just, like, keeping score of who fucked up more, you know you're losing bad. But, like, I don't care about that. That's what I'm saying. I just want to move forward. So just stop saying I needed a brother, I needed... Stop putting this on me.
Then stop telling me that JC said this and JC said that, because that...
He was right, and he's worried about you, and I'm worried about you. Like, that's all. And I don't know, man. He got real pissed at what happened. I'm worried that he's going to fucking do something.
Like what?
I think you should just, like, let him... I told him he could stay here. I think you should kick your fucking friends out.
I'm not doing that.
Who are these people anyway? Like, you didn't hang out with them before.
Yeah, and then we survived a fire together, and that
Other people
brings-
survived too that you used to hang out with more. Fucking,
Yeah.
what's her face?
Kylie?
Yeah, Kylie. And, like, I haven't seen her around. One of your actual friends. Just these fucking strangers here now. I don't know. I don't know.
It's hard to see them and remember what I lost and what we all lost. And I don't know, maybe because I didn't hang out with these people before, it's easier to try to move forward.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I could have trusted him, you know. I don't know why I left that night. That was fucked up.
You seemed really fucked up, and I don't know if you remember, but you pulled a gun on me.
Yeah, I mean, he said you were, like, about to kill them. He said the one chick, like, went after me. And, like, whatnot. So I pulled the gun Dad was showing me how to use. I don't know if I don't know. I don't know why I fucking did that. That's not me.
It's not you, that's why...
I don't know. A lot of shit doesn't make sense right now, okay?
I agree, and I want to make sense of it, right?
I don't know why I did half that shit. But it happened, I guess.
It happened.
Fuck. Fuck.
Everybody was fucked up, and there was yelling, and it escalated, and then my brother had a gun on us, and it was a lot. And I just want to make sense of it and move forward and see.
Yeah, let's just, yeah.
Yeah?
I'm there with you.
And then you were talking to... You
Brings
didn't...
you in for a hug.
A hug him.
It's fine. Just fuck it. I don't know. My head's killing me. I'm going to be here for you now, okay?
Yeah.
I just want you back, like you. Okay?
I'll be the best me I can be after
I'll
everything.
tell JC to back the fuck off or whatever. I don't know why he's as involved in this as he is anyway, honestly.
I didn't understand. Yeah. I didn't understand why he was over. It was... Those aren't your people. Henry said he hasn't heard from you.
Yeah, I've been hanging out with JC for a little bit. I saw him out once, and I don't know. He seemed cool. It's not my group, I guess, but I don't know. He seemed really, really cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. With this, you'd probably be the first back. Herb and Delilah would arrive. Probably you eventually. You'd be the last one back if you stayed to work a little bit. That you and your brother sort of just catch up a little bit. Is there anything, unless there's something specific you wanted to try to talk to him about before the others arrived?
Just after that night and coming home as, surviving and having that all happen, I don't know if I can have JC in the house anymore. If that's...
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Can we put that...
He's out. He's out.
Back? He's out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. At a certain point, I would say I would go and just mention, I actually emailed Mom and Dad. I did reach out to them through everything. I'm going to go check and see if I got any.
You did, actually.
Woo!
I have a response.
From my dad.
Email from
It's
your
spam.
father.
He does
And
care.
the thing he does a lot when he's traveling is he sort of has this kind of jokey thing he does where he writes like old timey, like he's off at war, you know.
Yeah, like
So the email
Like a
reads,
travelogue?
Yeah.
God damn it.
He loves it. He has a flair for dramatic. It's in the blood.
it's a genetic thing.
And he always includes a picture. Him and your mother are very attractive. And there's a picture of him and them. Looks like some sort of winery in the Italian countryside at sunset. Both looking great. Just usually fills you in on where they're at, what they're doing. Which isn't where you were told they're at. Told they're in the Himalayas.
Yeah.
Reads, Dearest Evelyn, imagine my surprise to discover you've returned from your travels. Dear Edward said you were troubled by the dire events at your school and needed the holiday with some close compatriots for the time being. I hope you find your spirits lifted, dear Evelyn. It breaks my heart to hear about the dark tidings that surround you. Edward insisted you needed space, well, from us at least. We will respect your wishes and take no offense from our ignored calls. In parentheses, maybe your mother did a little. We look forward to being graced by your father-given charm and mother-granted beauty again when you're feeling yourself. Love, Father and Mother. And P.S., we're glad you're okay. We can visit again as soon as you're ready.
I write back. My dear father,
Damn it.
I am overjoyed to hear that you are well. It looks as if you and Mother are having a lovely time in the countryside.
Nice.
I hope to hear from you soon, although my brother was right, and space is perhaps needed, though I am hoping in the near future to be recovered enough to come visit you or to have you come stay with me. It is always a pleasure to speak to you. Regarding my mother, I am terribly sorry if she took offense at my lack of phone calls. My phone was unfortunately destroyed during the events. I have a new number here. Tell her to call whenever she likes.
Okay? You send your response.
Except during the day.
Your dearest Evelyn.
Jordan, it's the last one there.
They're in Italy time zones.
You see there is an eviction notice on the door. Evelyn Jordan.
An eviction notice on the house? On Evelyn's house?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
What?
I can get all the good news.
See, it says you need to be gone by tomorrow. There's a number to call. Signed JC.
I'm gonna fuck JC up.
Let's go kill JC.
The official plan.
Hurrah, baby.
The official plan. I'm feeling a lot of confidence from my evening tonight.
Good. That was their intention.
From my newfound friends who genuinely just want to be who they are.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna take the note off and walk away from the door
Okay.
and call the number.
Yes, JC. Which one are you?
I don't think you want to remember.
Jordan.
Aww.
So it looks like you all
That's
plan on
cute.
settling in and playing house, even though I was told I could stay there. Tried working out a deal.
You tried working out a deal?
Yeah, now you forced my hand.
Oh, you forced someone to give you what you didn't have.
You're going to want to hear what I have to say. There's not a lot of night left. I need you to be out before the sun rises, which is pretty soon. I'm going to give you an address of a storage unit where you'll all be sleeping today. If I wake up tomorrow night and you guys aren't where I told you to be, we're officially doing things the hard way. I promise nothing bad will come if you cooperate.
Can I ask you a question?
Shoot.
Who do you have backing you?
You don't want to know. People a lot stronger than you. Look, I'm claiming domain over St. Charles, that whole area on that side of the river. The rest of the kindred are tied up in the city. It's up for grabs. I'm grabbing it. I'm going to be barren. You could get in at the ground floor. Things are going to be shaken up in St. Louis. And I'm going to be in a good place. you could be there with me, all of you. If not, I can't be seen as weak. I'll have to make an example out of the first kindred who step up to me. Don't volunteer for that position. I know it's not fair, but it is what it is. We're all making the best out of our situations here. Oh, and tell Evelyn she owes me a blood bond, so I think she'll do just fine. If you don't believe that, I mean business. Actually, I'll throw it to you. Does it sound like something you can do? Again, you're calling late. There's not a lot of time. You should be able to just make it if you all leave in the next couple minutes. We understood?
JC, you fucked up. And I end the phone call. And I walk in the house. And I let them know we got some shit to take care of.
You get a text. Kind of long one.
Someone wrote a
Actually, not that long.
Someone wrote a monologue.
So I thought you'd make this difficult. I was hoping you wouldn't check the mailbox.
I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
Because I don't trust him.
Okay. You go in, you tell the rest what happened?
Can I heighten sense to check on the mailbox?
Sure. You go in, you don't hear any like ticking or anything unless you're worried about.
I was like, I don't know what I might hear or sense from it. Like,
Nope, it's there. Little flags up.
Oh,
You got mail.
no, that's the opposite. That means we're sending something up.
little
Are you
flag.
checking? Yes or no? Time is of the essence.
Yes.
Okay. Good. You look. It's a brown envelope. It has all of your names on it. It has "Surrender by Sunset" written on it. Inside is a flash drive.
Yeah.
Aw, man.
Inside was what?
The envelope is a flash drive. Assuming you bring it in.
Yeah.
Everyone gathered round, checking the message. Do you want your brother there, or do you want to try to get rid of him for this?
I'm gonna be pretty fucking pissed at this point. Like, if I had a heart rate, it would be pretty high.
Mm-hmm. You can blush your life, get
You
that
got a bunch
heartbeat.
of lives, you got that heartbeat back.
So, what does that mean?
You want
It's regular Jordan.
I feel the confidence she lost, like, recently has been revived by, like, her ladies pumping her up and then someone threatening her, who she was already pissed at to begin with. I know this isn't the best way to go about this. But do you want to know who JC is? He threatened your sister's life, he threatened mine, and he had yours in the palm of his hand. And we're not exactly who you want us to be. Evelyn, he told us he was going to kill us. And I plugged the flash drive in.
I mean,
Okay.
he's rough, but I don't know
He's a
if
piece of fucking shit.
Herb, you're good at this stuff, right?
Herb, how do you work a flash
Flash
drive?
drive's
She
in.
asked.
Trick is to flip it over twice. Because
Yeah,
it's
do you
never right.
Google it or something?
it's just a video file. You hit play.
I don't like
Yep.
this.
Yep.
The first one is a video of JC. So over his shoulder, you can see he's on the computer. Seems logged into your brother's email account. And you see the email he has written, getting ready to send to your parents. Evelyn's been acting strange. She let some dealers move into the house. She's gone every night. She left for days after the fire. Please come home right away. Get a morning flight if you can, so you can actually catch her at home before she does something dangerous. She's pretending like everything's okay, but it isn't. Don't tell her you're coming or she'll disappear again. I'm really worried about her. I'm sorry, I don't know what else to do. Then it goes to a different video of JC dialing a number. You hear Delilah do a sharp inhaled breath. Then you puts on speaker and you hear, it says, Stan Stevenson, can't come to the phone right now. Go ahead and leave a message. He goes, hey Stan, I'm a friend of your daughter's. I'm worried about her. But I have some good news. I know where she is. I know who took her. Call me back when you can. Feel Delilah just hand grip your shoulder. Then it goes into a video that makes some of you kind of uncomfortable. Video taken very recently of Jordan stripping. You see, you could tell, you know the
I know the
spot for a
angle.
minute, yeah, but you could tell, so definitely not someone like
Yeah,
up around,
I
someone
know
sort
the
of in the
angle.
upper area. But footage of that, footage of a newspaper they seem to have at the table showing the date. And then you
Oh.
just hear, man, what's Gina gonna think that her little girl faked her death to become a stripper? It's not JC's voice though, voice you don't recognize. Then we go to footage of, you can see it's in a grocery store, moving around, early evening probably. Turns a corner, you see JC talking to Jake, your brother-in-law.
Oh, fuck.
You recognize the voice of the person behind the camera. It's the dude you fought with for a while, the dude who carried that girl out. And the camera lowers, you see Oliver looking at some chips, his dad distracted, all the ways down the aisle from him. You hear the voice, hey, you're Oliver, right? One of Elijah's friends. You see little Oliver just look at him. You tell a little standoffish. Doesn't really respond. So he says, I hang out with him the other day. You want to see what he's been up to, man? Well, little Oliver just, I don't know. Let's check these out. And you see him pull out some photos. That you see in front of the camera first is you see a girl, half her skull crushed, sunken in, eyeball out, a bloody mess from when you backhanded, broke most of the bones in her face. Some more pictures of her bleeding out in the back of a car. A handful of just very graphic pictures of what he did to that girl when the beast took control. You see Elijah, or Oliver get teary-eyed and start to back up a little bit. Hand comes out and grabs him. So this was my friend Jesse. Why'd you kill her? He said he could trust you, though. He said you wouldn't tell anyone what he did. And if you do, it's going to be bad. He'll get in a lot of trouble. We don't want him getting in trouble, do we? You understand? You see Oliver just nod, and the video goes black. And that is where we will call it. That's a good sesh, guys.
That JC guy's real cool.